assuming most of you by this point have probably seen this clip or heard about Kamala Harris, vice president of the U.S. empire, telling people in Guatemala, people that might want to come to the U.S., don't do it. Don't come. We don't want you here. And again, it's just really illustrates there isn't any substantive difference between the policies that the Trump administration carried out and the ones that the Biden administration are carrying out. And the only difference really being is the tone. It's, the Biden administration puts a better face on white supremacy, on imperialism, on capitalism, versus Trump's kind of raw, unabashed version of that. And this is clearly an example of Kamala Harris supporting a white supremacist policy, and this type of language behavior would be condemned by most people, I think, if Trump had said or done something like this. But because it is Kamala Harris, I'd imagine a lot of people in the corporate media, along with their, just liberals in general who have the Trump derangement syndrome, stopped having any type of criticism of the Biden administration, even though they're doing the exact same thing that Trump did. So let's take a look. Won't let me do full screen.
And I want to emphasize that the goal of our work is to help Guatemalans find hope at home. At the same time, I
realized that probably one of the biggest factors that people may want to leave Guatemala and come to the United States is a direct result of U.S. foreign policy and supporting brutal dictatorships and coups in that country and in the region more broadly. And so that creates the conditions that are so horrible. People are having to literally risk their lives to get to a country, and Kamala Harris is saying, well, don't come. Fuck off. We don't want you here.
Clear to folks in this region who are thinking about making that dangerous trek to the United States-Mexico border.
Just how fucking, disgusting. Jesus Christ. Again, you expect this type of dialogue and rhetoric under Trump, right? I thought... Well, Biden said himself nothing was going to fundamentally change, but then there's all these Democratic sycophants that are talking about, well, the Biden administration is so progressive, you just got to give him time, and 4 more years, you got to give him that 4 more years, and then maybe we'll see some progress. Maybe then we'll be able to differentiate this administration from Trump. Jesus Christ.
Do not come.
Again, this is the same exact type of shit Trump would have said, just in a more crass way. Again, substantively, I urge you, please, if there is a substantive difference between the Biden administration and the Trump administration, especially with regards to foreign policy, I would love to know it. It seems like it's all fucking remained the same.
Do not come.
Twice for a fact.
To enforce our laws and secure.
This is literally, you could have taken this shit out of a Mike Pence or Donald Trump speech. Literally. Don't come. We're going to enforce our laws. It's about securing our borders. People in your country stay. Don't come here. Jesus Christ.
Our border. There are legal methods by which
oh my God, just the audacity and hypocrisy. The leader, the vice president of the United States, again, the United States was founded on the genocide of the native people and the slavery of African people. It's a settler colonial state, and we somehow have the audacity to tell some of the most vulnerable and marginalized people from around the globe, don't come here to try to better yourselves. I mean, it's fucking ridiculous. It's disgusting.
Can and should occur. But we, as one of our priorities, will discourage illegal migration.
And again, like, it's so, like, illegal, like, just so fucking ridiculous. There's no such thing as an illegal person.
And I believe if you come to our border, you will be turned back.
Look at that.
So let's discourage...
What if they're seeking asylum or fucking refuge? No, fuck off. Go back. Get killed by a death squad. Get killed by a brutal dictatorship that we supported and installed in your country. Fuck off. We don't want you here. Again, how is that any different than what fucking Trump would say? It's not. It's just a little bit nicer tone, wrapped in a little bit nicer language, but substantively, they're saying the exact same fucking thing.
Our friends, our neighbors, our family members from embarking on what is otherwise an extremely dangerous journey. Yeah,
and you wonder, like, those people have to be in a pretty bad fucking spot in order to risk that, and you're saying, well, fuck off, just stay in your country and die. I mean, Jesus Christ.
Where in large part the only people who benefit are coyotes.
What is this? What is it? Okay, is it like the Lester Holt calling her out?
Just quickly put a button.
Okay.
Do you have any plans to visit the border?
At some point, we are going to the border. We've been to the border. So this whole thing about the border, we've been to the border. We've been to the border.
You haven't been to the border.
And I haven't been to Europe. And I don't understand the point that you're making. I'm not discounting the importance of the border.
Well, I mentioned it because even I know Republicans have certainly come at you on this, but Democratic Congressman Cuellar has a border district has said to you and the president, come. You need to see this.
Listen, I care about what's happening.
That was pretty cringe. And then I saw a thing earlier, I don't know if it'll pop up, but after this comment, there was people in Guatemala telling her to go home, basically. Oh, look at this. And then, yeah, the hypocrisy. Kamala Harris visited the border in 2018. She even brought the media along. Now she says it would be a grand gesture to visit. What changed? Well, she's trying to defend Biden's concentration camps, her and Biden's concentration camps at this point. Yeah, Kamala is a cop. Z Squirrel points it out. It's true. Gleeful at a fucking prison bus. Like, how disgusting. Look at. What the. What a fucking psycho. Jesus Christ. Alright. That's enough time spent on this fucking whack job. Peace. Much love. All part of the people.